Good morning and welcome to the stream. Sorry for the slightly late start. I was just trying to fill something in. We're going to be playing a little bit more Black Budget. I don't know how long for today. I just thought I would hop on. I might message the others actually and ask if they want to come play a little bit this morning. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, there will be Twitch drops, but I don't know when. If the last night's ones have run out, there might be some more in like 3 hours. Right. Put my headphones on. Don't know if I actually have noise. I don't use my cameras for that. Why don't I seem to have noise? I just realised there's no noise. Where's the no noise? No, not that. Output. There we go. It's on the wrong thing. We have sound. There we go. But we don't have picture. There we go. Took a little while to get there, but we're there. Right, here we just hop in. I don't even know what gun I've got at the moment. Some SMG. So I need to go there. I also need to get surveillance cameras and some radium. Well, that's the main mission I need to do. Alright, I'll just kick everyone out of that. Oh, well, my gear is not sorted. I need to not take that. And I need to fill up all of these with bullets. There we go. Always good to fill everything up. I wonder if there's a button just to, like, refill stuff. Because I've got armor that needs to be, like, repaired, but I don't have maybe I need to build a repair station or something, I don't know. I'll just go with this, that's fine. Hi, Corrupted Keeper, how's it going? Morning, Madjock. Yeah, Madjock, this game definitely has got my interest. It's weird, like, I always worry that I'm just being a contrarian because, you know, everyone loved Dark Raiders, and I played that being like, oh, I can't wait to see this game that everyone's loving, and it didn't grab me. I didn't really like it. And then, and same with Tarkov, really. And then, like, Grey Zone Warfare, where everyone was like, no, it's not very good. I really enjoyed that for a long while. And then this, I've been loving it, and I've been like, oh, this is great. And then you look online, and everyone's being really negative about it. And it's like, I don't know why. I don't know what. I'm just wrong, I guess. I had a YouTube comment on my video where I was talking about how good this was. One of the first YouTube comments was someone being like, oh, I heard you say you didn't like Arc Raiders. That's you disagreeing with 98% of gamers. So, like, I immediately shut us off. Why would your opinion be worth anything if you don't like Arc Raiders? And I was like, how weird. How weird. Right, that's where we're going. I've got some okay... It's loaded me in with nothing. It's literally loaded me in with nothing. I didn't come here hoping to come in with nothing. Why has it loaded me in with nothing? Well, that's a fun glitch, isn't it? Can I talk to people like this? Maybe. I think that's my button for proxy chat. Although there's nothing showing up that there's proxy chat. Hello. Hello. I think I changed proxy chat to be Z. Proxy chat, yeah, Z. And what are the audio? Nope. Hello? Someone have a gun? I don't have a gun. I don't even have a melee weapon. I don't have anything. Well, it'd be good for taking screenshots, wouldn't it? But that's not a great start. That's not useful. I wonder what happened to my loadout. I assume my loadout's just deleted. As if I died. But without the dying part. The game's like, no, you'd probably die now. I don't think I can do this because I'll just get killed by the first wild animal that sees me. The first cat or whatever. Like, I literally can't... I don't even have a drone. I was kind of hoping picking one thing up would sort stuff out then, but it didn't. Well... crap. Hey, person shooting, can you give me a gun? I don't have anything. No! Help! Help! There's literally a cat chasing me, he's clawed me. Help! 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 Is there anyone here? I don't have a gun. The game didn't give me a gun. Crap. Oh my god. Help! Oh, there's a zip line. Maybe that'll help me get away. Help! Is there anyone here? Is there anyone here? The game didn't give me a gun. Alright, well, I'm alive, which is kind of surprising. Problem is, not enough storage space. Oh, because I don't have a backpack. I don't have a backpack, I don't have a gun. I'm worried that that cat's gonna catch up, to be honest. I can't exfil for like 10 minutes. Nope, nothing. 5 minutes now, but... I might as well stay near the coast, really. Although... I have got near to my objective. What mic do I use? This is a Shure SM7B with a wavelength interface. Why? Do you like it or do you not? I've been very self-conscious about my mic lately because someone said that the bass is too high. And was complaining about it in a YouTube comment, and now I've been freaking out about my audio for the last couple of days. So let me know what you think of how it sounds. What's this place? What is this place? Oh, it just goes outside again. Doesn't seem to be anything fancy. I don't even have any of my keys. Oh, if I've lost my keys, that's going to be annoying. Hey, is anybody here? The game let me in with nothing. Oh, thank you very much. See, that's nice here. No one ever tells you when they think your audio sounds good. They just tell you when it sounds bad. Yeah, someone was complaining. They're saying that my audio was way too bassy and it made my videos hard to listen to. Hey, I don't have a gun! God! Is he really shooting my body? Shooting my body? Yeah, yeah, someone's complaining that my audio sounded too bassy, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And it went, and I started messing around with my EQ and everything for my last video, the video I did on this. And I think I made the audio much worse on the video about this because I was obsessing about it too much. How did I lose 4,700? Oh, because it took away all my stuff, I'm guessing. Did it take away all my stuff? Yeah, it took away all my stuff. So annoying. I literally deleted all my things. That's really annoying. Right, well, I've got an archive key that I could use. A spare one of them. And I've got keys for those. And then other than that, I can rent a loadout. Oh, that'll give me an AK. That's pretty good, actually. I don't think I've got any armor or anything. I don't need all these pistols. I'll just sell these. Hopefully I won't delete my bloody stuff again. That was annoying. I mean, but this is a beta, so it's fine. You know, it doesn't really matter that much. I don't need all these pistols. I'm just trading them to save all these axes. I'm sure they'll make it so the axes aren't worth anything, because they shouldn't be. But, there we go. Deploy! I think when that person said that my voice was very low, there was a lot of bass. It's probably because my voice is genuinely a bit like that. Like, my voice is very bassy. I find, it's one of the things that I find most irritating, I think, with content creation is trying to work out how to make your voice sound good. You know, you watch some videos, and some people seem to have effortlessly made their videos sound amazing. And you know, like I watched a Mr. Alex Tech video the other day, who's this YouTuber who does DaVinci Resolve tips. And he was talking about his workflow, and he barely does anything to his microphone. And he's got a fairly similar setup to what I do. And he barely does anything to it. And I just think it sounds so clear and it sounds so good. And it's like, why doesn't mine? Whenever, you know, when you listen to your own voice back, it's hard to be objective about it. And you know, I listen to it back and I'm like, oh, it sounds muffled. It sounds like there's too much like mid. Sometimes it sounds really nasal, which, to be fair, that is a bit how I talk when I'm on microphone for some bizarre reason. Hi, Maz. How's it going? Thank you very much, Maz. You always say hi and then you say goodbye at some point. I feel like I never see you say much in between. Boy, how are people feeling about this game? I genuinely don't know why so many other people have been so negative about it. It seems strange to me. I saw Modern Warzone, the guy behind that, TugTechNabbit, posted something last night saying like, oh, like the gunplay in this is unacceptable. And I genuinely don't really get what he means. You're playing Outlast Ranked. Is that's that newer Outlast game, isn't it? Is it? Where like you're all in a big prison and then you get sent on missions to places. I played that when it first came out. The company, I feel like they paid me to play a bit of that. Maybe they sponsored a stream for that. And I ended up like on a team with some Russian streamer who I didn't know anything about. It turned out he's like one of the biggest Russian streamers. And then for months after that, I had loads of Russians come into my chat being like, yeah, we love you. It was really funny. But yeah, I mean, I just sort of like ended up randomly joining this group with, yeah, these random people who turned out to be famous in Russia. Yeah. I haven't played it since then. That was like, I don't know if that was like the creator event. It was like a couple of days before it came out. Seemed alright. Not my sort of thing, really. I'm not a big fan of horror stuff where you're just running away all the time or hiding. I'm not like... That's not really my favorite kind of thing. I like horror stuff where either there's no enemies and the whole thing's like just psychological horror, like Layers of Fear. Or I quite like horror things where... like, either there's no combat or there's combat where you're strong enough to overcome stuff. But even I don't really love horror games that much, I guess. Thinking about it, like even, you know, Resident Evil or Silent Hill and stuff. I quite like the newer Resident Evils. I like 7 and 8. Have I got stuff this time? Please give me stuff. Yeah, I've got a gun. Right, I need to... oh, quite a way away though. The amount of content since launch is insane. Oh, cool. I seem to remember doing one level where it was like a Disney World ride sort of thing. It was weird. What's the time to kill like in this game? Very fast. Well, it's very fast at the moment. Bear in mind that like everyone's wearing like fairly basic armor and using basic guns right now. I imagine with a bit more armor you can survive a bit more. The big thing that stops people from dying instantly in this is the, is more the recoil, so it's sort of, there's a bit more chance involved. Grind the bad apples. It feels like ages since I played it. I don't know if there's any CCTV cameras in here. There's nothing in here. Oh, yeah, CCTV camera, that's what I need. I think I can put that into a drone. I might do that, you know. I need a bunch of those CCTV cameras, and so it's like if I send it away, then at least I've definitely made a bit of progress on this raid, you know? Like whatever happens, that's something. Unless that drone gets shot down, but even if it gets shot down, it's not... A rifle red dot, that's cool. Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever just found an attachment out in the wilds. That's great. I can see if there's any alarms in this building. We'll go see what's going on here. Feel like I heard someone, but I don't know where it is. Hey, Hardcore. Yeah, solo queuing puts you in solo matches. Which I'm very happy to see. I don't know where this person is, but I just heard him shooting. I didn't want to be shooting, giving away my position. This guy's probably going to be up at the clinic now. But he also knows I'm here. That was someone else, I think. That was a different gun. I remember there being lots of alarms here. Oh. Is that 130 armor? Yeah, that's slightly better than what I've got. And it's a CCTV camera. I need to be super careful here. Yeah, they're pushing the boat thing. That's the thing I was thinking of. There's someone else in here. god, this is tense. So many surveillance cameras. I'm not in the right building yet. I don't know how to get out of here, but without making a terrible amount of noise. That's the building I need. If I can hear him, he can hear me. There's two here. We're all doing the same quest, I think. This is so tense. One of them's like in that next building. No. I think he's above me. He's literally on the floor above. So I need to use that computer, but I need an employee number and I don't know how to get the employee number. Oh my god. god, zones coming in as well. I don't know if to just get out, because there's clearly people that have already been here and done this. I think we'll get some wormholes soon. I might just have to get out. There we go. I reckon I can maybe get there. He was in there. Oh, he was in the next room. I thought that shot had come from behind me. Oh my god. He heard me climb up that ladder. Well, that's how the security camera's gone down the drain. And a free loadout, but the free loadout doesn't really matter. My god. I shouldn't have gone. I was like, oh, I could just try and get out and go to the exit. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I could maybe kill this guy and maybe he's got the quest objective that I need. Didn't matter. We got that at least. Didn't matter. Yeah, that was tense. I don't think I can get another. Yeah, I've got 20 minutes before I can get another loadout. So I need to buy a loadout. That was a real shame. Right, I've got this FX 2000. I can use this. I don't really have anything else that I can take, I don't think. I've got some S heals. Let's resupply with... I need a helmet. What do I need to trade for that? Yeah, 1 cola. So I'll get that. I'll get a vest. The capacity's only 10. What can I trade for that? Yeah, crystal pendant. Yeah. And then I need a backpack. Yeah, I've got an ammonite fossil, so I can get that. It's nice to be able to get all those for free. So I've got all of that stuff. I need ammo. That takes 5x5. Oh, can I not buy ammo for that? I don't think I can buy ammo for that. I might take a shotgun then. Yeah, I don't have that, so I might buy a shotgun. And then what else do I need? I don't know, that's probably fine. Let's put that. Let's bring that with us. I've got some shotgun shells. I can take some heals with me. Maybe take a couple of grenades. Got an antidote, a bleed treatment. I'll buy a few more shotguns. I have a few more shotgun shells, I think. I think that's fine. Oh, yeah, resupply. Can buy some shotgun shells. Yeah. We got a load of shotgun shells then. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, that was a bit unlucky that that was just happened to be the room he was in. But I shouldn't have gone up that ladder. I should have known. As soon as I went up that ladder, he heard where I was. And then I just didn't see him quickly enough. Yeah, Quinker, sorry, I just saw your message. Graphics look good. Nice change for realistic graphics. Yeah, there's like a slightly stylized element to it that I think works really well, and hopefully means it'll run well on lots of people's PCs, because I don't think technically it's all that fancy. Maybe the water is, but the rest of it isn't. Morning, Squiz. Am I playing keys in the chat? I don't know what that means, Zoro. Playing keys? You can get the drops if that's what you're talking about, but they're not going to refresh more of those until 12. I don't have any giveaway keys at all. I have not had any contact with Crafton about this. How's it going, Squiz? But yeah, like, I mean, even that, like, I don't find that too frustrating. I just got absolutely ripped to shreds. I don't know, I quite enjoyed all the tense part of it, of hiding, you know, creeping through the archives. It was just kind of unlucky that there were 2 people there before me. And if I'd, like, gone after one and shot him, especially the one in the other building, then, you know, you get third partied super easily in this. That guy who was up in the room, it was just as lucky for him as if, when I'd been in an event, if somebody had walked into that main room, then I would have been able to just destroy them. It's just that kind of thing. I hope this game does well, because then, you know, matchmaking will take less time and more people into it. I don't know. I worry about some of the negative reaction it's getting online. Like, when you look at the forum, it's like... someone saying, worst game I've played in my entire existence of 24 hours. It's so weird that there's people like that are so negative about it. Other people are saying that the game's full of cheaters. Like, okay, I think I talked about this the other day, that, oh, it's terrible when game developers accuse people of there being a hate campaign. But this, to me, if anyone is near something where they can access Steam, just have a look at the forums for this. It feels genuinely as if there's some sort of concerted hate campaign. The stuff people are saying about it is not like, oh, I don't really like this, I don't really like this. It's like, this is the worst game ever. Which seems bizarre to me. Like, I'm really enjoying it. When I was played with 2 of my friends who I got to play it yesterday, they were both enjoying it. It's bizarre. And there's a few people saying like, oh, in Arc Raiders I haven't had any trouble with cheaters, but here, every game is just full of speed hackers. It's like, really? It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre how negative people are being about it. I don't understand it at all. You'll never forget the battles you had with Black Ops 4 haters. Yeah, I mean, it is genuinely like... It makes me question myself sometimes that, like, I loved Black Ops 4. I thought Black Ops 4... I think now, looking back, I used to say Advanced Warfare was my favourite Call of Duty, which people were like, oh, it's rubbish. I went back and played it, and now I sort of get what they mean. I don't know why. I enjoyed it loads at the time, but playing back now, I think it's bad. But Black Ops 4, I really enjoyed. I thought Blackout and Zombies were great. I really enjoyed the multiplayer too. That's probably the last Call of Duty game where I played lots of the multiplayer. And yeah, there's like games like that and this. And, you know, sort of on the inverse, games like Arc Raiders, where everyone seems to love it and I just don't get it at all. Where it's like, why is my opinion so different to seemingly everyone else's? It's really bizarre. I know, Chris. Yeah, one of the first threads is this game is dead. It's bizarre. It's so bizarre. I don't understand where all of this sort of vitriol's come from for this game. Someone, like, literally someone said, worst game I've ever played in my entire exist of 24 years. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. The Steam thing's weird, and I saw, like I said, I saw Doug Dagnabbit from On Warzone tweeted something yesterday saying like, oh, like, the gunplay in this is unacceptable, it's so bad, like, it's just luck, which makes me think that maybe he died a lot and was complaining about it, but I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe I don't know why there's some games like this that I really enjoy and other people are so like against. You know, it's not even like, oh, they don't like it so they move on. It's like they're actively against it. Well, I think I tweeted about it this morning, just saying like, I think the thing for me is that this game feels way less like video gamey than a lot of the other extraction shooters. Like, I genuinely feel like it's easy to get immersed in this idea that you're dropping onto this island, this mysterious island, and you're going in to try and... Oh, I heard someone over there. And you're going in to try and, you know, complete your missions, get out. And the missions are more interesting than I've seen from other games. Oh, this is the same spawn I had before, isn't it, when I didn't have any weapons? I don't think he is. Like, I've met the guy. He's pretty... I think he definitely looks at content creation very differently to someone like me. But, like... I don't know. I think that... What's his name? Ricky. He's got his head on straight. He's just... You know, I know he looks at content creation a bit more through the eyes of... playing the game to grow and get money or whatever, but I don't think that's what he was doing when he was talking about this. He tends to do that on his Modern Warzone account. On his normal account, he's pretty normal. I don't think he's a COD shit at all. He's quite... I feel like he's been quite open for a while about how he's not really been enjoying Call of Duty. I've had breakfast with him once. He was fine. But it just makes me wonder, you know, when you see someone like that saying how terrible they thought it was, they think this game is, that sort of makes me think, like, why am I enjoying it so much? Maybe I'm just broken. I'm just... Come on, just give me another CCTV camera. One CCTV camera is all I'm asking for. Thought I had a footstep then. On a vintage camera. Look. That's really annoying. Maybe if you're in the PUBG ban waves. What's that about? What? Have a lot of people been banned from PUBG? I mean, that's kind of the other thing is that I don't understand, is when people are complaining about craft or whatever. Because I think PUBG's a great game. I just heard someone. Is that another cat? Yeah. Just another cat. But yeah, I genuinely don't get it. And it does annoy me that I feel like this happens to me quite a lot, that I find a game and I really like it. And then I look online and everyone's like, oh no, this is terrible, I hate it. It's like, oh. Modern Warfare 2, I mean, we've talked about Modern Warfare 2 no end. We've talked about Modern Warfare 2 loads. But, you know, I thought Modern... Shouldn't laugh, but that was quite comical the way that cat just fell into the river. And it's being carried away by the river, I think. Alright, I need to go over to that side of it. Need to keep an ear out for anyone. Hopefully I got here fast and got here before everyone. I don't know if there's going to be alarms everywhere. Right, so this is the bit that you need a key for. Trying to shuttle this up so if someone else comes in. So I've got to find where this one. Albert Kramer. I need his employee number. I thought it would be in here, but it's not. Albert Kramer. I don't know how I find his employee number. I've got no idea how I do this. How do I do this? I didn't know whether there'd be something on here. But it's like you can't see any of those details. Where would I find his employee number? Okay, the alarm's already disabled, so that worries me a little bit. Surveillance camera. You know what? I've never seen another player use a drone. Not once. Where Could I find someone's employee number? I'm gonna set an alarm off in a second, I know I bloody am. Employee numbers? Yeah, my drone got out. I just don't know. Team lead. His name's not on there. And you think that's too blurry anyway, like it wouldn't be on there, would it? When it's that blurry. How the hell do I find his employee number? Find Albert Kramer's employee number. I just don't know how I do it. Is it in the radio message? I don't think so. I quite like that I have to do a little bit of detective work here, but I also don't like that I'm too dumb to do it. Feel like the detective, the director's office would be the right place for this. You know, there'd be something on here, but it just doesn't seem like there is. There's nothing in there. I've looked all around there. I've looked all the way around here. I haven't looked in here. What's this? Oh, that's just the back of that room. Hi, Snake. So I assume it's somewhere down here. Like, I can open up this, but it doesn't have employee numbers. A document safe, maybe? None of those things seem to be relevant. This is the room where you've got to type it in. This is the bit where you got to type it in, but I don't know how you bloody find it. But I just don't know. Unless it's in the other building, maybe. But there's like nothing with numbers on at all. I don't... Yeah, it makes sense if it was on his desk or his locker, but I don't know where his bloody desk or his locker are. Unless, like, we have to go to the main building. There's only 15 minutes left. How close am I to the thing? Yeah, quite close. Like, there's no one's names. I haven't seen anyone's names on anyone's desk or anything. Marketing? I don't know what department he's in or anything. Oh, take that. Like, I don't know what... Yeah, I don't know what department he's in, I don't know what... I just don't know. I don't know when this game comes out, sadly. It feels fairly polished, like not super done, but not a million miles off. So hopefully it won't be too long. I'm gonna get stuck here, I think. It's like the cinema. There's nothing I can interact with there. I think I've been in here before and there wasn't anything. Let's disable an alarm. I'm gonna have to get out again. Analog computer, but not enough space. I don't know what I could really get of that, but that looks great. Alright, oh crap, I'm gonna have to go. I have to go, I have to go, I have to go, I have to go, I have to get out. I have to go. I mean, I did get another thing done, which I needed. But I'm gonna have to have a look at, like, the mission objective or whatever, aren't I? There's a lot of big cats there. Okay, that's red. So I need to go to this one then. Oh, my game crashed. I'm gonna die then, because my game crashed. So I'll be back in the zone. Crap. It is an alpha, sadly. The documents, I don't think you can read to the documents or anything like that. You saw so much hate for Expedition 33, really? I just don't get it. And it's almost like the hate for The Last of Us Part 2. That's one thing, that's a good way of thinking about it, Mark, is that that does kind of give me a bit more faith in that it's not me that's crazy, it's just that people are stupid. Like, if you didn't like Last of Us Part 2 and you didn't like Expedition 33, it's like... I suppose there's some people who like a very different kind of game. Like when, I don't know what he meant, but when Doug Degnabbit said, like, oh, the gunplay in this is unacceptable, it's like, is that because he's like a Call of Duty fan? And, you know, in Call of Duty, all the guns are... Yeah, we go, I died. From anomaly damage, because the game crashed. That's annoying. This is not on consoles at the moment. I don't know if it will be. Could be like PUBG, where it's on PC at first, and then it gets on consoles later, maybe. But yeah, maybe some people want guns to be all super accurate and they want, like, whatever. I don't know. There we go. Thank you. Hopefully it will be in the future. Yeah, I mean, Last of Us Part 2 I still think is probably one of the best games ever made. We researched that. How long is that going to take? 20 minutes, that's okay. I'll do a raid while I'm doing that. Right, can we see mission-wise? Operation Sting, it's called. Yeah, CIA got caught, is that? No. Go to Sabin's archive and get me Albert Kramer's employee file. How the hell are we meant to know which one is his file? There's no extra information there. Like, there's zero extra information in this. I don't understand. I don't understand. Just accepting some extra missions to grab the various bits and pieces. Claim that. I can claim that. I have been to Spec 5 times and I still haven't bloody found Albert Kramer. See you, Mark. Still haven't found it. Oh, I need to go to this thing and grab my DNA. Me a bit more money. You think that picture's telling me where it is? Let's have a look at it. That picture. So you think it's in that room? Okay. Rent loadout, yeah. Let's go into a free loadout again. I don't think you can inspect them like that. I don't think, like, what have I got? I've got like, it doesn't really, the descriptions aren't even filled out for most of them. Like, you can't read anything about them. Sadly. They're just documents, they don't have extra stuff. Yeah. I think, like, it probably will be in that room. Because we haven't been given any other information about who the hell Albert Kramer is. We haven't been given enough information. If anyone's got any ideas on what I can do for this bloody mission, just want to get it done. All it says is find his employee number and then have to get the file. Before, there were other objectives before. The other objectives were like, go to the place. I think, yeah. Infiltrate the spec archive. It's kind of fun playing a game at the beginning when I doubt I mean, there might be if you Google it. There's probably someone's already made a guide on it, but I haven't seen a guide on it. Just trying to read what Reddit is saying. People complaining about the key drops working. There's a lot of people complaining that they didn't manage to get keys on it. It makes sense to show where it looks in that picture. I can go there for sure. I'll go have a look. I agree. I agree. Because a lot of the... Well, they all do actually have a picture. Here we go. Right, we're going in. We'll see how it goes. It's interesting, someone complaining about cheaters on this, and then they said in their Reddit post that, oh, it looks like lots of things get validated on the client side. How would you possibly know that unless you'd looked into cheating yourself? Right, let's try and find it this time. Right, let's do this, chat. Oh, it's full? God damn it. Right, it's gonna be a lot of people going spec, I think. Maybe this gonna be another one. It was nice in that last one. I had the whole place to look around to myself. Didn't bloody find anything, did I? But this time... Let's see. I've never spawned over on this side before. I've got a shotgun. I might have to kill some people. We'll see. I'm miles away. Okay, it's gonna take me a while to get there. At least I got those cameras. At least my raids so far today haven't been a waste, even though I've bloody died every time. What the hell? There's a guy right here. Wouldn't mind his rifle. I mean, that sounded so close. A little bit concerned about where that guy was. There's a load of deer up there still. Guess I'll just keep going. Try and stay in a bit of cover. That sounded like he was right out here. I think this is going to be a vicious one. I don't know how many players are per raid. Absolutely no idea. Which, in a way, I kind of like. I sort of like how little I know about this game, if that makes sense. It feels like the mystery is real. Keep going. Yeah. I think the guns feel great, personally, and they look great. Is that crocodile gonna chase me? Just thinking about it. Is there someone just ahead of me? That crocodile almost looked like it was chasing someone else. What's this? Is this one of these places with radiation? What is this place? Don't know. There's crocodiles in that river. So far, other than the obvious bugs, there's not really anything I would like. I'd be like, you know, the developer was like, "Oh, what should we change?" Can't really think of anything. It also, I think it would be stupid to tell the developers to change something at this point because we're obviously super early on. We've got all the basic armor, basic guns. We haven't leveled up all of our skills. People talking about balance changes and stuff would be mental right now. Crocodiles are scary. They really are. They're like, I think, just like in real life, 90% of the time they'll just leave you alone. But that 10% where they don't... Scary. The bugs in this are quite scary as well, just because they can very quickly cause you problems. Even just making you shoot when you don't want to. Right, let's get back to the archive, I guess. The archive is that building on the left. Oh, someone's here. He's in here. I was hoping he was going to be down there. It's here. This is it. You were right. The photo. You are a genius, Snake. Godspeed, little drone. Well, now I've done that, I don't actually have anything else important on me. So I could go back for this guy. Yeah, that was super important. I like this little touch has like a load of footballs and stuff up here. Hey, buddy, can you hear me? Oh, it sounded like he was just inside. He was on the middle bit. I keep making bad decisions. Hopefully my drone got out. Okay, the cameras don't work in this, thankfully. Oh. I shouldn't have dropped in and come in the main entrance. I don't know what I was thinking. What I should have done is broken some glass. Then maybe broken some glass upstairs and then come back and come in. That would have made more sense. I keep, like, not being smart about this. There we go. I did get that mission done, though. Thankfully, sending it on a drone was the right thing to do. Right, we've done that mission, so that's good. Can do some whisker pathology. Right, we should have a mission done. 2 missions done. Oh, well, we got that one done. That's great. Submit. Good. I can get ammo for my F2000 now. Yeah, time skills really fast. I didn't work out where it was. I heard the shot and I thought, oh god, is he in this room? Because that room's so dark. I was like, oh god, maybe he's here. But he was actually in the main room and just looking out at me. Right, so what do we have to do for the next one? We can get sniper rifle ammo now if we want it. Oh, we can get a sim station. And we can buy vectors now. Right, so we've got 1 mission available. How the hell do we get that? How do we get faction level 5? What? We're only level 2. That's crazy. Right, research honey applications. Okay, we need to go find some honey. That's a nice different one. And also need to find some radium. Honey and radium. Very different kind of mission now. Do that. Honey and radium. Can't collect that. What do we need to upgrade that? I don't know what those things are. Honey. Honey, oh, botany maybe? Is that what that, no? Medicine? Just genetics then? Wrestler? I don't know what a wrestler is. What the hell's a wrestler? Psyche and brute. Are those, oh. Bug anatomy. No. Where the hell is honey? Because I need to like work out what I need for it. Oh, honey applications, is that it? So for that I need just 1 more radium. For this I need 4 lots of honeycomb and 2 bee balms. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I should probably. I think I can star them. Just then I know that I need them for the future. Right, what stuff shall we take then? We don't need that archive key anymore. We can take this now, because I think we can actually take ammo for it now. I need... No, we don't have a smart watch to get that. Do we have... We do have an aperture card to get that, so I'll get that. We've got an ammonite fossil to get that. We need a helmet. Don't have any tritium. We don't have any Cody Cola, so we're going to have to buy a helmet. What else do we need? So we've got that. And take a bit of ammo for that. What do we need? 5.545 by 45. Just get another set of those bullets, so then we can fill up those magazines, I guess. Might as well take some more of those. I don't know if that's a lot of bullets for that. I don't really know. Maybe I should take another magazine or two. They're not that expensive. Actually, they are quite expensive. They are quite a lot. Right, I've got a small heal. I could probably take a medium heal. Rapid bleeding assistance. Do I have any antidotes? That would be nice. Antidote? No. Antidote? Yeah. Buy that as well. Okay, that's fine. I think that's fine. Right, well, we're just going to look for honey. That's nice and easy. Oh yeah, and we can build these once we have a printed circuit board. And we need a games console and 2 gyro compasses. Okay, that's quite a lot of stuff. But I'm sure we'll work it out. Cool! There are suppressors yet, but they're, you know, just extra, aren't they? I think I've got a laser sight and a dot sight on this. Yeah, you can get suppressors, but it looks like for some reason I can't. Maybe you can't on this gun. I know I've got a suppressor for the pistol just there. But it won't go on it for some reason. I don't know why. There's something wrong with that pistol, maybe. Can I put it on that one? No. It says items cannot be modded in inventory. Maybe you've got to, like, do it here. Oh yeah, there. There you go. So yeah, so now I've got a suppressed pistol. But yeah, like there, I don't have one of them. I don't have a suppressor, so I can't put it on, obviously. I don't know how stealthy it'll make you. Obviously, there's nothing like a minimap or anything, so it would just be the audio. Yeah, sadly, this alpha test, I think, finishes today, and then it comes back next weekend or something. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. It does help out a bunch if you're watching on YouTube. 40 of you watching, that's just 10 likes. Right, so I don't really care where I go now. I know there's some gardens down here. Find cryo gloves. That's not what I need. Therapy recordings. Those are all just raid ones. Oh, okay, apparently that's where I'm going. I just want to find some gardens, really. I need to find some bees. That's apiary. That's bees, isn't it? Apiary? Let's go over there. Yeah, so now with my silence pistol, I could shoot animals and hopefully not be heard as much. Just taking whatever random crap is around. Oh, look at this. Got lots of these manuals and stuff. I don't really know the point of them. Guessing you can use them so... Oh, the audio cassette. Did I need to use them for something? A gun bag. What's going to be in here? Oh, another one of these. Well, I might as well take that in my extra slot. Take an extra gun, why not? It's good to know this tower can have a gun bag in it. That's pretty sweet. Right, and then we'll open this up, and inside here... Oh, more guns. Do I want that? That's just a normal... I'll take that. That's just a normal SMG type thing. SMG. Oh, I might take that. Instead of that. I might take a sniper rifle. There's loads of guns in here. I like the way when you've got it on a sling, it takes a while to... Wow. I feel like I've got quite a lot of loot here. A little bit concerned about getting killed now. Just grabbing a bit of everything. B-bomb! I needed B-bomb. I know one of the exit things can spawn here. This sort of mangrove. Yeah, I did pick up a suppressor. But it's for the UMP-45, which I don't have a UMP. I've not actually seen a UMP-45 in the game. But it seems like a lot of the time it doesn't want you to... It doesn't want you to be able to put attachments on, really. I think you can put sights on when you're out in the field, but for most things, you need to be at a, like, proper workbench to do anything. Gun spawns. Checking there's no B-bomb anywhere. Can you drone guns? What's that mean? Drone guns? What do you mean drone guns? Oh, can you put guns on the drone, do you mean? I don't think so, no. I hate shooting things like drones in games. I don't know why. I mean, I suppose because they're difficult, but I really hate when you have to fight drones. I think this is an apiary. I think this would be... You're taking it home? Okay. Right, let's see. Oh, that one. Don't know what that is. Is that a shotgun or a rifle? EH meter. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Might just drop these aerogels off because... There's a big cat walking around up there. Amber fossil. I have to keep stopping to listen out because you hear stuff that sounds like something. What can I drop? Maybe drop these. Take those. It sounds like footsteps sometimes, but sometimes I think it's just bioscanner. Sometimes it sounds like footsteps, but it's just your own. Oh, exfilled a gun using a drone. Oh, I see. No, it's not enough space on it. Maybe if you upgrade it. But at least not the way I've got it set up at the moment. I don't have the upgrades for it. Right, I think I've looked. There's bee stuff in the middle here. I don't think I actually need bees, do I? I need honeycomb. I thought someone might have beaten me to it, to be honest. I might need to get out of all of these guns and a couple of bits and pieces that I do have. And come back for the rest. Right, where am I? Okay, I'll go back down to where I was. I'm just going to check this last building. Then I think I'm going to try and get out and come back here another time, because I think someone else has already been here. Any bee stuff? Bee stuff, anybody? No. Because they live next to beehives, I didn't know if they'd be big fans of bees. Alright, let's go down to there. I don't know if I'll get there. I might send what I can. Where's that? Okay. Let's put on what I can put on there. So that apparently is important. Bee balm's important. I've never seen those before, so I'm going to say those are important. Right, there we go. Just send that off, just in case. Hey, corrupted. Oh, I can imagine. I don't mind. It's always nice when people are chatting, but if you're just watching and still supporting, I appreciate it. I love the drone thing. I think that's a really interesting little mechanic. Drone extracted. Nice. I wonder if they'll ever add vehicles to this. That'd be a kind of exciting twist on it. No, I don't think like military vehicles or anything, but just, you know, like the golf caddies and the cars that you see around. So it'd be noisy, everyone will know where you were, but sometimes you need to get across quickly. Although, I feel like right now the island feels big. Like it feels like there's a lot of space. And that might be kind of ruined if you could drive across it. I feel like games like Dying Light are a bit like that, where they feel quite big, and then once you get more things like vehicles or wingsuits or whatever, suddenly you realise how small they are. It's like, kind of wish I never had it. I do have another one of these snipers. I don't have any scopes on them, so they're not massively useful right now. Yeah, but no, yeah, you can't. The snipers are too big to put on a drone. The drone can only do a 2x2 square, so you can only put quite small things in it. Okay, someone has taken this. Someone exfilled from here while I was walking towards it. Luckily, there's another one to try. So we'll go over there and have a look. Quite close. We'll go this way around and less likely to see somebody. If you're watching on YouTube, do me a favor, like the stream, support, subscribe. And if you like the stream and you subscribe, then you're more likely to get told to come back here when I'm streaming in future. I'll probably this week mostly be streaming Where Winds Meet, because I've been really enjoying that lately. But we'll do bits of this too, whenever we can. I can't see anyone. Bye. There we go. Got all those guns out. Yeah, there's drone upgrades and stuff, for sure. I didn't shoot my gun once in that, did I? I got out of all of those guns and stuff, and I didn't shoot anything. I was very pacifist in it. It's pretty cool. Net gain, 8,000 worth. There we go, we've got a drone delivery, so we've got some bee balm. It's pretty good going. We did some whisker pathology. Nice. Just get rid of all that stuff. Don't need all of that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I can put a laser sight on this, but it's already got a laser sight on it, I think. Yeah, so if I look at the weapon bench now, I can modify it and I can see what I can put on it. Like, I don't have... I can put... Oh, I can put on a cheek pad, that's nice. Don't know what that does exactly. Makes the handling a little bit better. Different scopes. I can get night vision scopes, even though it's not dark. But there are dark areas, to be fair, around the thing. I've got side rail left. You can put, like, torches and you can put flashlights and lasers and stuff on. You can also spray it. Oh, yeah, I can spray different decals onto it. There we go. Oh, that's quite cool. You get different designs. There we go. Right, let's go back in. Get some more bee stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot. And I think, like, it's enough. You know, like, there's not a million different bullet types and ammo types and armor types and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm... Every extraction shooter, I feel like there's some things that I think they make a big mistake with. And, like, for Delta Force, I think having the... For Tarkov, you have, like, a million different bullet types, and it's like, some bullet types just literally won't go through some armor, and there's not really a good way of knowing what armor an enemy has until they're already shooting you, which makes it annoying. But, Delta Force does the whole bullet and armor rarity thing, you know, where, like, if someone's got, like, purple or orange armor and bullets, they're just gonna destroy you if you've got green armor and bullets. And I'm not a fan of that at all. This feels a bit more like the sort of grey zone warfare type way, where it's like, okay, you've got like your armor, how well repaired it is, I guess, but no matter how good your armor is, there's bits of your body that the armor doesn't cover, so it doesn't. I've killed so many people by shooting them in the arms, because like me right now, they go into raids without any armor. They go in without any armor on. That's much harder to say than I would have thought. Night vision goggles. I don't know. Yeah, there probably is. There's probably helmets with night vision, because there's 2 attachments for helmets, so I imagine one of them's probably for night vision goggles. Don't know what the other one would be. Maybe like netting or something, like ghillie suit covering. But yeah, I imagine there's night vision goggles, because there are some areas that are super dark. There's like some indoor areas that are very dark. I don't think there's nighttime raids. Sometimes it's dark because it's raining, but I haven't had a raid where it's like super dark yet. Maybe that'll be an option at some point. Maybe, I don't know. Right, so what do I need? I need... oh, audio cassettes. Audio cassettes and video cassettes. Grab them. So I need radium, I need 1 bee balm and 4 honeycombs. So we'll go back to that apiary. I can't bother to go back to the place where you get guns from. Right, where's the apiary? It's there. Lucky number 7. What's what? 7? What? Is this raid number 7 today? There's a guy right there. I've lost him already. There was a guy right there. He obviously heard me. I don't know where he went. He didn't spook that deer, which made me think he must have run this way. Why can't I see him? Maybe he just hid in the rocks or something? There's more deer over there, so he didn't go that way either. That was weird. Do the animals hunt each other? I don't know. I've not actually seen them interact with each other. I've not seen any that are like close enough, I don't think, other than like multiple cats. I'd assume they should, but I don't know. Alright, well let's get this stuff. Nothing in there. Bees, bees. Why did they get spooked? Bees. Right, let's try and find some stuff. Radium, I need that. Do need radium. Might have to extract that because I am slightly worried about these people. But there's loads of bees in here. I just don't want to miss this, so I'm gonna send this with not much in it, to be honest, but might as well definitely complete one mission. Especially when this is quite easy to get back to, this place. Seed bucket, anything in here? Why is this bee stuff so hard to find? Cordyceps? Oh, black fungus, I need that as well. Actually, I have enough black fungus, but I'll pick it up, just in case. Yeah, exactly. You know, I could have been like, oh, I'll save it for later, and then immediately got killed. Doesn't sound complete. Honeycomb! And my drone's successfully extracted, so that's good. Yeah, I need like 4 honeycomb, which is quite a lot. Bioscanner, I feel like I needed that for something. Honeycomb! I'll take that just in case. So that's right. No, cordyceps is a real thing. It's not a reference. Just cordyceps. I wonder if, like, the Last of Us developers are like, hey, can we trademark cordyceps now? It's our fungus now. Well, this is a bit of a weird situation, really, because I've got a lot of what I need, but not everything. You know, I've got enough for one mission, for sure. And it's like, do it. Oh, my game crashed. So it should be okay. There didn't seem to be any enemies nearby. I should be able to get back in, I think. God, I've played 8 hours of this game. I don't want to know what Last of Us is. I imagine some dodgy stuff going on there. Apparently they have put out a thing saying there's problems with cheaters in the game. Alright, so they have said the closed test will go on from this weekend until tonight, basically. And then it's going to go on from next Friday to Sunday. That's interesting. Hi, Rancelot. How's it going? How are you? See, there we go. I'm in the game. I'm fine. Which is nice. Right, I can get out here. I'm just gonna get out, you know? Like, if I just keep going back to this B place, I only need to get 2 more... shut up. I only need to get 2 more, honeycomb and another bee balm, and I'll be sorted. This one's red. Why is this one red? I just heard someone leave with it. God damn it. Somebody literally just went.
An anonymous legend sent us £6
Hey,
tip.
6
Swag.
quid. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Mr. Anonymous. Totally not squiz. You know what's really nice about that Ko-fi thing? It doesn't even go like into some Ko-fi account that then I need to remember to withdraw the money from. It literally just goes straight to my PayPal. I just heard that go to my PayPal already. So thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Grabbing whatever all these things are. Oh, printed circuit boards. I feel like I needed that. So thank you very much. English isn't your language. That's fair enough. Is there another apiary anywhere? Fauna lab, flora lab, fauna lab. Not really. Looks like that's the only apiary. Oh, there's some more. Oh, there's another thing here. Perfect. Try and get out here. It's annoying buy me a coffee does that. What do you mean? Is that a alternative to Ko-fi? I don't know they did that where it's like it literally would just build up and then like they'd never send you a reminder. They'd never be like, hey, you've got a load of money. You just have to remember to look at it and then be like, oh yeah, that money that I thought I had, you were still sitting there. Yeah, I really like the fact that Ko-fi just sends me the money straight away. It's nice. Super helpful. So if anybody does want to support me and buy me a coffee, you can use the link in chat or the link's on screen. Or if you're watching on Twitch, there's a panel underneath that you can click on. I think it'd be a long shot, Snake. I prefer people to talk in English so I know what they're saying, you know? Right, so I got the radium, which is good, because that means now I can do... What was that thing? I have to research black fungus. Black fungus, there we go. Research that. How long is that going to take? An hour and a half? Bloody hell. Takes ages. Well, I'll try and get this rest of this bee stuff. Yeah. Just try and get the rest of the bee stuff. Might do one more raid. One more. The money sits there until you choose to withdraw it. Yeah. It's kind of irritating. And as far as I can tell, with the Ko-fi thing, I seem to be getting 100% of it, I think. So what, you just sent 6 quid? Yeah, and I received 6 quid. So that's pretty nice. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. You sent 6 quid. I got £5.50 free. So I lost 47 pence of it to PayPal. So what's that? I'm getting 78% of it? No, what? No, I'm getting 92% of it. 92% of it. I get 92%. Which is pretty good compared to the alternatives. Also I think the aesthetic of Ko-fi is really nice. Yeah, not you, sorry. What am I thinking of? You're horrible. You never send me a thing. Actually, no, you do gift subs, actually. Not anonymously. Can't even pretend. Yeah. Supposedly NetEase have pulled out funding from any external studios outside China. But NetEase make tons of stuff, don't they? Right. Let's see if I can get some B stuff. Really wonder what happened to that guy at the beginning of that last raid. Just didn't seem... Oh, I need to... It's over here, isn't it? Dr. Dynamite giving 5 memberships. Thank you so much. That's super kind of you. Where'd that come from, Dr. Dynamite? It's a mega gift. I don't know why it started doing this again, where it does the alerts for every single one. It's going to do that 5 times now, but you can... I think you can enjoy it. You deserve to enjoy... Blimey. Oh, I just thought that this is meant to be a time loop. This place is a time loop, so it's like the same things happening every time. Blah blah. Can you remember when I fixed this and so it didn't do it every time? And then now I've unfixed it apparently. I just realised it's done that thing where it's taken my entire inventory away, so I've lost all of my keys, all of my weapons. I've lost everything again. Oh, damn it. Well, that's gonna make it a lot... Where the hell's the alarm button? Oh. Hey! I like price streams too. Well, I've got a watch. I've got a smartwatch. That's literally the only thing I've got. Now it does the mega and the full 5. Like, good. Right, well, someone's shooting at the beehives where I have to go. So that's fun. Ow! Mother! Bloody, the deer even know that I don't have a weapon by the same sounds of it. I don't have any storage space because, you know... I don't have a backpack. Yeah, yes, alarms up. I don't have a gun! It took all my stuff! I don't have anything, man! Nothing! No, I couldn't shoot you if I wanted to. I can't even melee. Where even are you? I can't see you. Oh, I see you. You're behind that rock. Hi. Are you still shooting me? I don't have anything. I just came to get some honey. I don't have a gun! Well, I'm gonna bleed to death now, so thanks. You can take my smartwatch. Well, that is an annoying glitch when it takes your entire loadout. But, Alpha, can't complain too much. Did I watch the Game Awards? I watched the first, like, 2 hours of the Game Awards, and I went to sleep and watched the rest of the trailers. Did I see anything I liked? Yeah, I didn't see anything that I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to play it. But I did see things that looked quite good. I lost all my keys. Is that actually all my keys? I've got a CL1 key. Is that it now? That's annoying. Might as well bring that with me. Why not? In case I need to open anything. But that's annoying to lose my CL2 and CL3 keys to a glitch. I've lost them twice. You're not even meant to be able to lose them. Oh. Rent loadout. Yeah. Oh, it gave me an AK. That's nice. Let's go back in. I'm doing a lot of advertising for Kia. Kia Ceed, Kia Soul. I love Kia. My wife thinks it's funny, I think, how much I like Kia cars. But I really do. I had a Ceed for years and it was great. It's the only car I've ever had from new, and I really liked it. And then we've rented Kia Souls a few times in America, and I bloody love them. I actually am advertising for Kia. Yeah, sorry, Game Awards. What games? I thought Tomb Raider looked fine. I'll probably play that and enjoy it. Star Wars Galactic Racer, I'm happy about, but I'm sad that it's not a new pod racing game. I think it's insane that they didn't do it as a pod racing game. I just don't understand it at all, but okay. Like, why have a pod racing game without pod racers? But yeah, so that's a shame. But that was fun. What else was in it? You know, Divinity, I'm sure will be cool. I've never actually finished Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm gonna maybe play through that sometime. Maybe I'll do a stream playing through that. Maybe that'll be a fun thing to do. What else? What else was in it? I thought that FPS at the end looks alright. Not like incredible, but it looks alright. Control 2 looked alright. It looked like they've really got doubled down on the action side of Control, which is my less favorite side of all of Remedy's games. I don't think they're that great at action. Control's probably the best they've done it, but I much prefer the investigating side. I think, you know, like Alan Wake, I really like the saga bits of Alan Wake 2. I'm not a big fan of the combat. What about you, Dr. Dynamite? Was there anything that took your fancy? There were so many games where it was like they didn't really show what those games were going to be like. Like, they just showed CGI, which seemed like a shame to me. Right. Try this again, shall we? Let's go to the apiary. That tower, yeah, you can get military stuff. I don't know if the voice chat's actually working in this, because it's weird I haven't really heard people talking. I might take off the screen stuff for a bit. Why have I got that? Just so I can take some screenshots in this one. Time loop perimeter, yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Is there like a button for... No, not really. Suppose you could do like... Try and get some nice thumbnails. Yeah, Pragmata. Yeah, it's on Dynamite. I haven't played the demo of that yet. I actually forgot about the demo. I should play that. I thought that looked alright. I can hear some bees, so I'm going to assume that there is some bee stuff available in here. Oh, there's loads of stuff in this. Is it all going to be seeds? It is a seed crate, but no, seed is a fungus. That's not seeds. That's fertilizer. That's not seeds. Termites, they're not seeds. Unless you consider termites to be seeds for more termites, which kind of makes sense. I still don't know what Squiz said when he said you were doing a lot of advertising for Kia. Is it because I kept saying seed? I didn't realise if I did say seed or not. Spores. Guarana. Bleed fungus. Lotus seed pod. Green algae. Guarana. Red algae. Green algae. Guarana. I don't know what guarana is. Why did you get spooked? You get spooked by me? Or by someone else? Have a look around. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, mother! I think those things like fire spikes out or something. But yeah, I thought it was a shame at the Game Awards. Like, that trailer that people were excited for, the old Fate of the Old Republic. And it's like, cool, I'm sure I'll enjoy that game when it comes out, but apparently that studio has existed for 5 months. So it's like, when are they hoping to make it come out? Like, that trailer could be nothing to do with what the game's like when it comes out. It's like concept art, basically. Expensive, fancy concept art, but concept art nonetheless. Honeycomb! Do need lots of honeycomb. That's rubbish. I'm just looting, and there's nothing in the bee place, which is really annoying. Why is there nothing in the bee place? Oh, surely some good stuff in here. Take the amber fossil, don't really know what it's for. There we go. Okay, so we've got enough honeycomb apparently, so I'm gonna drone that one out. Just then I've definitely done something. Oh, I thought the badger game looked rubbish. I've seen a lot of people saying they liked it, it's good. I showed my wife it and she was the same as me, just being like, oh, this looks like such a basic platform game, and it's like, oh, this isn't very interesting, what should we do? And they're like, let's just pretend this bit is Bloodborne and this bit's Cyberpunk. I was like, okay. Too cynical. I'd love it if Keely put in a requirement that every trailer had to be at least, you know, like 20% gameplay. But then I guess he'd have even less stuff in it in the show than he already does. Which wouldn't be good for him. What that noise? Don't know what that noise is. Not sure I want to know what it is. I should probably go look at what that noise is, shouldn't I? Oh, it stopped. It's probably fine then. Probably don't need to worry about it. I still need a bee balm. When I got it before, I didn't actually get it from in here, I don't think. I got it from somewhere else. Just grabbing random stuff now. Yeah, I don't know what that noise was or what it was related to. That was silly if you want it, cat. There's no exfils near here, so I'll keep exploring for now. I don't remember where I found that bee balm before. Was it in here? Where the hell did he go? Wow. What a little fight. Anything good? Oh, we had another sniper rifle. Maybe I'll take that out. Wow, that was yeah, that was fun. He was unlucky that when he was peeking, he didn't manage to get me. He missed too many times. That was tense. Then rather than reloading, he switched to his pistol. Right, there's an exit there. I'll try and go there. Still haven't found this B-bomb that I need, annoyingly. That is frustrating. Yeah, that was a fun little tense fight. Did I get some B-bomb from here before? This other guy has been here, but he might not be on the same mission as me. Might not quite realize how important this B-bomb is. B-bomb. Don't matter though. Nothing here. Yeah, that was a fun little, like, back and forth, wasn't it? Like, fun running around in circles against that guy. Okay. Drew Dog! Drew Dog, thank you so much! That's super kind of you, man. Welcome in, everyone who's come over from Drew Dog. Thought you'd forgotten about me, man. It was years ago we met. Oh yeah, that Tank Rats game and Forest of Scurio. Yeah, man, sleep well. Hope you had a good one. So, for anyone who's just come in from Drew Dog, I don't know what Drew was streaming there, but we are playing some PUBG Black Budget. I'm personally really loving this game. I'm having a great time with it. I don't know if everyone feels the same. In half an hour, there should be some more alpha codes going for this. The alpha does end, like, tonight. You've had a bad experience. Oh, no. Oh, no. You've had 12 cheaters. I've seen people on Reddit and the Discord talk about cheaters. I've not seen anyone who I think was cheating yet. I've had a few times where I've spawned into the game and I haven't had any gear. And it's literally deleted my gear, so I've lost loads of keys. But that's about it. Yeah, I haven't had any of the cheaters that other people have complained about. I think I've been really lucky. Or they're all in Australia. That's insane. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard about the vacuum. Oh, what? It's a vacuum cheat when I lose all my stuff. But it's literally like, it's not mid-game. It's like I'll literally spawn into the game and I just spawn with nothing. Like nothing. Not even my keys. And so I just have to like deal with it basically. I'm gonna try and get out here. I was looking for bloody B-bomb at the moment. I had a good gunfight just then. Just had a good gunfight and killed someone. What, but they do it the second you get into the game? Why would they do that? You don't even have anything good at the beginning of the game. And then you're not going to get anything good. That'd make more sense to do it like 10 minutes in when everyone's looted. I thought it was just a bug. Because it just seems to like delete your loadout. Oh. So you can't shoot them. I see. Yeah, I had it today. I've had it twice now. And I had it once when I lost all my stuff. But then I ran into another player who just spawned at the beach. And he didn't have anything good. Like, he was just shooting me with something rubbish. And he was doing it really tentatively. Like, you would have thought if he was a hacker, he would have, like, confidently came and killed me. It took him ages to get me. So I don't know. Why would they have only done that to me, but not everyone else? Are you sure it's not... How do you know it's not just a bug, Tatted? How do you know it's not just, like, an issue like that? Or is this just a common known thing in PUBG or something, or something else? I did see they said that there's been cheaters. They put out a news thing about it. I think I've just been really lucky that I've not really run into many. Right, right, get rid of all that stuff. Don't really want all of this. Yeah. Don't really want that. Just fill up that, fill up that. Have I got more of that? What is that? 54 by 39. Yeah. There we go. Got 2 antidotes. Oh, I need a... Yeah, I've got a bleed treatment as well. Good. Yeah, I've lost so many keys to that bloody thing. It's so annoying. That's really annoying. I don't know why I've got a load of axes. I should just sell those. So, my quest is to... I need one more honeycomb. Oh, I think I've got the honeycomb. Yeah, I've got it there. So, I think I've got the honeycombs. I just need one more bee balm. And I need to wait till my research is done. Which, it's in progress. It's still got an hour. I was going to stop then, but I'm going to keep on going now because, you know, Drew was kind enough to raid. So, let's go. It used to be a big thing in Tarkov. Really? Oh, at least in Tarkov, that sounds like they got past it. What do I need ammo for? What? I've got... What have I even got? Oh, I suppose I've only got 2 spare magazines. Yeah, I could get a couple more, I guess. Why did I... What happened to my magazines, actually? I thought I had more. Seems weird. Resupply. I'll just buy 2. That's fine. Let's go. Why are you saying I'm missing ammo? What am I missing ammo for? Oh, just because I don't have any spare bullets. Okay. But yeah, thank you to Drew and everyone that's popped over. I'm Geek Pastime, so anyone who doesn't know me, I am old and grumpy, and I try to just play games that I really like, and I feel like I have opinions that maybe don't seem to line up with a lot of other people, which might be more interesting in a way. But we were talking about it earlier, how I really love this game, and I've seen so much negativity about it, and I find that wild, because this is the first extraction shooter in ages I've really enjoyed. Squiz gifting 5 subs, thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Squiz. You can't be... oh, sorry, I turned the alerts off, actually, because... Hi. I'm back. I was trying to take some screenshots. Yeah, the, Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I didn't get on with Arc Raiders, which I know everyone seemed to love that. So, I don't know, maybe I'm broken inside. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? I just noticed that Drew only just followed me. How dare he? How dare he? We met at COD Next years ago. Years ago. You can get into Ark even not a fan of third-person shooters. Yeah, that's a big thing for me. I'm not a fan of third-person shooters, really. I don't know, Ark for me, I just found it so bland. I'm just looking bloody beehives over and over again. I just found Ark so bland and like not that interesting. It just felt like such a generic extraction shooter. And I've seen people saying that about this, and to me, this feels quite fresh. This feels quite different. This feels so much more. This feels so immersive, which I really like. Hi, Rancelot. You're in Speranza. Yeah, I mean, each their own. I don't have anything against people who like Arc Raiders. I just can't get on with it myself. Oh, I've spawned really close to the apiary. Just need to find one bee balm. That's all I need. Then I'll send it out on a drone, probably. See, yeah, I don't think it's a hack. I think it's a bug, just because it literally... It's not like I spawn in, have my stuff, and then I lose it. It's like, as soon as I've spawned in, I have nothing. Which feels more like just a bug to me, where it just hasn't loaded my loadout properly. I don't know. And I haven't had any of the speed hackers yet, at least. I know a lot of other people have. I might just take those mutated bees, why not? It's not like I'm actually looting a lot else in these matches. Trying to scan the horizon, see if anyone's there. Honeycomb! I don't actually need honeycomb anymore, but I'll take it. Why not? Sure, I could use it for something. Bee balm, bee balm, bee balm, bee balm, honeycomb, bee balm, bee balm, bee balm, ammonite, bee balm, bee balm, bee balm. Nope. It's so rare. Oh, let's see what's in here. You love bland and uninteresting. That's your jam. That's what you aim for. Remember there used to be a... Anyone remember that TV show, Goodness Gracious Me? It was on the UK. It was like a load of like English comedians who had like Indian backgrounds, and they sort of did lots of jokes about sort of about the Indian community, but also their relationships with the English. It was just a sketch show, but there was a really funny one that was quite famous where they all went for an English. You know, it's the equivalent of English people going for an Indian, but there was like an Indian family going for an English. And they were like daring each other to go to eat the blandest thing on the menu. It was really funny. That's how I imagine Rancelot is. Right, well, there's someone over there I can hear off to the east. I'll worry about that later. I'm not worried about it right now. Bee balm? Nope. Magnesium. This is something I don't like in extraction shooters, but I'm just running around looking for a random loot spawn. I've never been a fan of this. Bee balm? Bee balm, no. Thanks for following, Peachy Amanda. Drew had one anyway, spawned in, had his gun for like 5 seconds, and a speed hacker rushed him and bludgeoned him to death. Yeah, that's kind of what I would expect from having a hacker in this. That's what I'd expect to see. I definitely haven't had anything like that. Again, not saying it hasn't been happening, just I've been lucky and it hasn't happened to me. Yeah, Polo, thank you very much for resubbing. Appreciate your support. 2 years, Polo. So much crap in here. Nope. But yeah, I've been... that was a lot closer, that shot. Okay, I need to start worrying a tiny bit now, I think. Yeah, I want that. So it sounds like there's 2 people fighting. What's my main game? I sort of built the channel up with Call of Duty, but I'm just, you know, like a lot of people, haven't really loved Call of Duty for a while now. I still, you know, I don't mind zombies. I still do that. You know, I don't know if you know Mr. Dalek JD. I do the zombies hunts with him every time a new map comes out. But I've not been... Let's go see if we can see what these guys are doing, since I don't have anything that I'm worried about losing. Whoever this guy is, he's shooting a lot. He's going to be running out of ammo. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind playing the new zombies map, but I just don't... Oh, God. Right, I don't want to shoot that cat and have to tell everyone where I am, so I'm going to go over to this place instead. I'm basically going to run away. You rewatched the Predator series in order. I've never seen Predator 2. I've seen the first Predator, and I've seen the Prey, and I've seen that Alien vs Predator, which I know isn't thought of fondly. I thought Prey was really good. I don't actually like the first Predator all that much. But yeah, I've never seen the second one. So what I'm saying is the only Predator film I've ever watched that I liked was Prey. Delta Force. I played a lot of Delta Force when it was in the beta tests, and I kind of got a bit... I played it for like 50, 60 hours. Was really enjoying it at first. Oh, I heard someone. And then I got kind of bored of it, to be honest. For me... Delta Force was like... It had a lot of the problems that I now think of as just like the common problems of this genre. You know, things like you just end up doing laps to get like the most efficient way to basically try a load of gacha things to get loot. Ankle grinder, not seen one of them before. I'll take that. Elemental analyzer. Why not? But yeah, and like Delta Force, I really, you know, I thought they were doing something quite clever when they had the bots in it. I thought that was a good idea for when there weren't too many players and stuff like that. And then after a while with Delta Force, you know, literally like a week or two, I mean, I know they said super early, like, oh no, we're not going to have bots in it, we're not going to use bots or anything like that, and I was like, oh, that seems like a mistake. And then they... Oh, mother. I'm just going. And then they were like, oh, we're not going to use bots actually anymore, and I was like, okay, that seems a bit stupid. And then they were like... They had problems with cheaters for a while, which was kind of annoying. And then you just had that thing that happens, I think, with pretty much all extraction shooters. Where some people rush on, get all the missions done, and get super powerful gear. And then they're obviously bored, because, like, you know, Delta Force, you don't even have to get that good gear before basically nothing's a challenge anymore. Other than other players, so all they do is hunt other players. And I didn't find it fun logging into Delta Force and just getting slaughtered by people with like top rarity armor and ammo. I didn't really enjoy that. But that was all like, you know, in the build up to launch. They might have made it better. I just didn't give it another chance, really. I ended up having a conversation with some of the people, I don't know, what, some of the developers or communications team or someone. They wanted to interview me about some of it. And they were just a bit like, I don't know, the stuff they were saying, I didn't think matched up with what I would expect from a good game. Should I just get out again? I don't know if I can get out there. I could try. I need that B-bomb. I just want the B-bomb. That's it. And yeah, so yeah, Delta Force ended up not being... I know Drew plays it. Sometimes I watch him playing it. Just wasn't for me. I'm sure if you're really good and you can spend the time to make sure you've got the best stuff, then you could probably have a good time in it hunting other players. But for me, it was like, once I sort of dropped off, like, I fell a bit behind because I was playing some other stuff for a bit and then tried going back to it. It was just like, literally, I'd go into a raid and then I'd just get absolutely obliterated by someone I couldn't do any damage to. And I was like, oh, this isn't fun. And I think I had a couple of bad experiences with cheaters very early on. Which, you know, is enough to put you off. You didn't know 9 movies existed. What, for Prey? For Predator? I don't think they were good movies though, were they? Why am Right, let's get in these little boats and go. I just need this bee balm. I'm sure there's other places I could probably get it, but it's like, when I can get it just from this apiary, why not? Why not? Boop. Just extracting and getting a few bits here and there, really. Don't forget to like the stream if you're watching on YouTube. There will be more drops in 10 minutes for alpha keys. They're refilling it in 10 minutes, so if you want any, help yourself. Help yourself. Was Drew enjoying this outside of the cheating, or was that just a bit too much getting in the way? I didn't even fire any shots in that, did I? How's this doing? Ready to use? Research standing by? Oh, it's still got 51 minutes. It's got ages left. What are you on about? I just want to get this bloody bee stuff. Deploy. Yes. I didn't even use any ammo. Did I get bored with Battlefield? Yeah, pretty much. It was... He said he thought it was promising. Oh, cool. That's good. I've just seen so much negativity. Like, literally, I was saying this earlier to my stream. If you have a chance, if you're near something that you can access Steam on, just check out the forum, the discussion page on the Steam for it. It's wild how negative people are being about this game. Like, to the point where it's almost suspicious, like there's some sort of organized hate campaign. Like, people are saying, this is the worst game ever. They should delete this. There's no way this should come out. And it's like, I've never... Like, we played a game yesterday, Enginefall, and I was excited about Enginefall, and I went on to play it. Oh, that shows you where you can get a honeycomb. So I guess I could go all the way up there next time. Anyway, yeah, I was excited about Enginefall, and then we played it, and I thought that game was terrible. Like, really, really bad. Like, that game was trash. And... at no point did it occur to me to be like, I should go onto the Reddit for this page, or I should go on the Steam discussion page and tell everyone how much I hate this game. I just find that such a weird mindset. But for this game, people are really like, they've really taken against it for some reason. Black Budget. Which I find weird because it's the first extraction game in a long while that I've really clicked with. You know, I played a lot of DMZ back in the day. I hated Tarkov. I quite enjoyed Delta Force, what I played of it. I enjoyed Grey Zone Warfare, what I played of that. Like, I played that for like 50, 60 hours. The Cycle I played quite a lot of. Didn't get on with Arc Raiders. And yeah, this, but this, I don't know, it's grabbed me. It's good. I think, you know, this obviously is an alpha. Like, it's very much, this is an alpha test. There's some pretty big bugs in it. Ha! Because there's some bugs that spit poison at you. No, they're not the bugs I'm talking about. Right. You know, 2 people played it, one of the other said he didn't like it because he thought it looked like a mobile game. Crazy. Because I mean, that's one of the things I like about it. I think it looks great. It's like, it's an interesting one where I think if you look really closely, you can see it's technically not as impressive as, like, you know, some of the Unreal 5 games or whatever. But I think art style wise, I think it looks great. I love like how colorful it is. I love exploring the island. I love how the island gets so much weirder as you get towards the center and as it starts getting darker. I don't know, I think it looks great, personally. Yeah. Like when you play Arena Breakout Infinite, which obviously was a mobile game that they ported to PC, I get that. Like, I get that it looks like a mobile game. Even Delta Force, to an extent, you know, everything looks a little bit bland. Everything looks a bit, like, not that interesting. Why do I always forget where this apiary is? It's there somewhere, isn't it? Where is it? Flora research, hydroponic garden. Alright. Yeah, I really like the look of it, personally. But let's see, get into the game. I've got stuff. Oh, I've spawned here again. This is, last time I was here, we got so many guns in this place. Like, just an insane number of guns. Just in this one building. Have a look to see if there's anything in here this time. Ow. Ow! I just shut myself in a door. I can imagine myself doing that in real life. It's like trying to close a door while you're halfway through it. Nothing good. Yeah, I do have clearance level 1. There we go. MP5 grip. Ammo, gear, blueprints. Nothing exciting there. Let's see what's up at the top. Main game is Tarkov. I really hate Tarkov. I do have a bit of a passionate... When I was saying about how I don't understand how people hate it, I mean, to be fair... Oh, look at this. Are either of those better than what I've got? No. Well, as much as I was saying, oh, I don't understand why people go on about hating games. I passionately hate Tarkov. Like, just... I think it's such... Oh, UMP5. Nice. UMP5, I'm very excited about. It uses 45 ACP though, which I don't have any of. Just gonna make this a bit harder. I want to keep it though. Don't want to lose that. It's very tempting to jump off this. Yeah, the Tarkov, I just think it's not even like a taste thing. I think that game is objectively bad, and I very much question the taste of anyone who likes it. Which, one of my friends in real life really likes Tarkov, and we've had arguments about it many a time, because I just think it's a bad game. Like, I think it's clunky. It talks about as if it's like realistic and hardcore, and I don't think it is. It's just got loads of weirdly arbitrary, obscure rules that you have to learn. The game doesn't teach you. You just have to learn from like elsewhere in order to play it at a very basic level. And then even once you get on top of that, the only real joy comes from murdering people who aren't as good as you. Like, it's not fun to do the missions, it's not fun to explore the world, because it's just grey and dreary. Like this, I feel like I'm exploring this cool island that's stuck in a time loop, and it's like, oh, it's interesting. Tarkov, I feel like I'm exploring Swindon. And I could explore Swindon in real life if I wanted to, I just choose not to. I really want this UMP that I've got. It's the first time I found one. I've got a suppressor for it. I think I got out in that game. I had a suppressor back on my base. You got talked into playing and you have very mixed opinions. I just think the only thing that is good in Tarkov is like, okay, yeah, there's some tension and you know, if you win a fight, it feels good. But it's like, that's true of a lot of games where you don't also have all of the nonsense. Like, you don't have to have all of the nonsense alongside it. Stupid Tarkov. Made me angry now bringing up Tarkov. I hate that game. How did Tarkov do on Steam? Because it came out on Steam fairly recently, didn't it? Has it become the most successful game of all time? Because if not, I'm going to be like, see, it's rubbish. No one likes it. So it was always very suspicious to me that people would make out that Tarkov was insanely popular. And I was always like, but they don't release any figures on how many people are actually playing it. Like, there's no way to know other than the people who are selling the game talking about it. I always got the impression that a lot more people watched it than actually played it. Because it's miserable. Right, let's go get some B-Bomb. It had awful reviews. Good. Good. Yeah, Peachy Man. I remember one time I was really like... I was playing as a scav and I shot someone else that turned out they were a scav. And someone in my chat, I was streaming it, and someone in my chat was like, well, obviously you shouldn't have shot him because he had gloves on or something. And I was like, what? And they were like, oh, the scavs have gloves on. That's how you can tell they're scavs. Like, what? They're like, you should have just known that. You should have just known not to shoot him because he had gloves on. Something like that. And it's like, what? And then there's one time where I got injured because I walked over some barbed wire or something. And it was like barbed wire, then an invisible wall. And then at another point, I watched someone as they just climbed straight through some barbed wire and were absolutely fine. And it was like, oh yeah, just that bit of barbed wire is absolutely fine. But this other bit of barbed wire, obviously that's, you know, that's a wall. You can't go through it. Like... Right, where the hell is this B-Bomb? Because this is doing my head in now. I need those. Just some B-Bomb. All I want is some B-Bomb. I don't know where you find B-Bomb. I don't know where you get B-Bomb. Just really want some bloody B-Bomb. I'll send a drone off, 'cause I think I've got a couple of fancy things. It's like I found some early on, super easily, no problems. Now, can't find B-Bomb to save my life. Oh, I'm gonna put the drone down, that's what I was saying. Oh. Do this probably faster. So I just heard somebody. Loads of bees. Any bee bomb? Someone's gonna need that camera. I'll leave that there. What, I just heard someone. Yeah, bees. Got bees coming out my ears, mate, but no bee balm. Whoa! God, I thought I heard somebody. I thought I heard somebody. It's annoying. I lost that UMP5. I feel like I actually wasn't. That, you know, I had a chance of killing him then. I had a chance. Oh, I only did 44 damage to him. Okay. I didn't actually do that much damage. He only shot me twice, so yeah, he only hit me twice, but he did hit me in the head with a shotgun. So that's pretty good. I hit him once and he hit me twice. Fair enough, really. But my drone did get out with the important stuff. God, it's good that I did that drone, isn't it? Bloody hell. How much left? 38 minutes. Oh, they should have restocked the keys now, so if anyone hasn't got a key for this, you should be able to. Yeah, you can only use the drone once. Yeah. Rent loadout? Yeah. Let's go with my rented loadout. Fine with that. It was a big issue when one first launched. Player scouts were killing everyone all the time, and the older players were really mad about it. It was hilarious how mad people were. I don't know. It's one of my... I know you're new here, Peachy Amanda, so I apologise. I don't want to, like... For the people who watch me a lot, I don't want to go over old ground too much, but you'll all know. One of my big bugbears is people complaining about the way a game is as if they want it to be changed for them. Especially just because they're like, well, I've been playing it for ages, so the developers should listen to me. I know more than the developers do, and it really winds me up. It's kind of, I think that's what's ruined Call of Duty. Personally, I think that's what's ruined Call of Duty. I saw something really... Okay, I normally won't talk about leaks or rumors and stuff like that. I am going to talk about Call of Duty leaks for a little bit now, chat. I apologize if you don't want to hear any leaks about the next Call of Duty. Mute the stream for a few minutes or go away. So, last night a bunch of people were retweeting some tweets from Ghost of Hope, who is a famous Call of Duty leaker, where he was saying about the next Call of Duty, and here's where the leaks are. He was saying that apparently the next Call of Duty the new Modern Warfare or whatever it is going to be very much like at the moment the multiplayer is basically exactly the same. So I'll just take a screenshot. It's basically exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2. As in, the guns have loads of recoil, and I don't know if there's no minimap or whatever. But they were, yeah, he was saying that, oh, it's just like Modern Warfare 2, blah, blah, and there's a bunch of people retweeting it, being like, oh, no, we're going back to the dark days, like, oh, they didn't listen to us, blah, blah, what are they doing? And it's like, I just find it wild. I just find it so... And it annoys me so much, because I can easily imagine people being... Well, that's close. I can easily imagine people being like developers being like, oh no, this is getting a really negative reaction, we need to pivot away like we did with Modern Warfare 2. And it's like, no, just ignore those people, because they're the people who said that they loved Black Ops 7 and they loved Modern Warfare 3, and they're like the least successful games ever. The games where you tried to listen to this hardcore community were the worst Call of Duty games you've ever made. Just make a game you want to make. Also, I really liked the original idea from Modern Warfare 2, and I really hope that the new game is more like that. I think them pivoting away from what they wanted Modern Warfare 2 to be was such a disaster. Wait, where's this guy? There is someone here. Can't believe how long it's taken me to find this bloody beaver. Sorry, I feel like I'm breathing on the microphone a lot. I apologise. I don't mean to. I'm just tense all the time playing this. Right, I don't know where that guy was. I think he's in there somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the apiary. But yeah. I really hope that... Like, I'm worried that because Call of Duty put out that big statement saying, oh, we're gonna listen to... Because they put out that statement saying we're gonna listen to you, we're gonna give you the game you want and stuff. that now if a load of people are being like, oh, it's gonna be like Modern Warfare 2, no, nobody wants that they'll bloody listen to that. And I can't post anything saying like, oh, well, this sounds great, like I'm looking forward to this, because I don't want to share leaks like that. So the only people who are going to post about it are like idiots who want to control what the game is and make it terrible yet again. Like, yeah, it was like they were complaining in the tweet. They were complaining about the, you know, oh, the movement's slow again. Like, oh, strafing speed is really slow. It's like, good. B-bomb! That's what I need. I'm immediately droning this. That's the thing I needed. You go, Godspeed, little drone. I'm pretty sure that's all I needed, wasn't it? Yeah, bebop, that was it. That's it. So what else can I do? Audio cassettes, video cassettes. I might just go explore a little bit. Yeah, and in Call of Duty, I think they've really ruined Call of Duty. That group. It won't be Amex. I can almost guarantee you that it's not. They don't really do that. They would have, if they wanted to do something like that, they would have made some mentions in the blog post or something. Having spoken to developers about leaks, every time I've spoken to any developers about leaks, literally any developers from any game, and I've spoken to quite a lot, they've all been like, yeah, it's awful, it really sucks. It makes our lives really annoying. Right, well, someone's been here. Yeah, my drone got out, I'm done. Is that the school? People come to the school to do one of their first quests. Oh, I might go back to that tower, actually. That tower. Get some good loot. I'm just wondering if I can hear anyone around the school. That high guard looked like what he said. Oh, what, having magic and stuff. Yeah, I'm curious to try that high guard for sure. I don't know if there's a way to do a slow walk in this. God, he waited at the top of the stairs. He heard me coming in and just sat at the top of the stairs waiting. I didn't even realize you could wait there. That was smart. That was smart of him. Still haven't had someone who I haven't been killed by someone who I think was cheating. People assume that no one's arguing with them because everyone agrees with them. Also, they minimize or ignore when people do disagree with them. So, like, when there was the whole Modern Warfare 2 thing happening, I argued a bit with J God, who's one of the big Call of Duty content creators, and Charlie Intel. And Charlie Intel was like, oh, well, like, because Charlie Intel said something like, everyone hates this. And I was like, well, I don't. And I think they said something like, everyone in the Call of Duty community hates this. And I was like, well, I don't, and I consider myself part of the Call of Duty community. And they basically said, oh, well, you're a casual, so, like, it doesn't really count. And then they were like, I was saying, I don't think you should be making statements about saying everyone in the Call of Duty community thinks this, when clearly they don't. And they were like, well, we don't need to represent your perspective because you're a casual. And it's like, I'm literally playing the game full-time as my full-time job as a content creator. And I was involved in a lot of, like, the Easter egg stuff and Porn Takes Porn and everything like that. And then they're saying, like, oh, yeah, but you're a casual. because I don't care about the competitive side of Call of Duty. You know, I don't care about the esports side. I don't care about proving who's better than who or anything like that. I hate all the meta stuff and everything like that. Because of that, apparently my opinion on the video game shouldn't count, and that really, oh, that wound me up. Right, well that's got half an hour left, so that's bloody ages. Collect my money from that. Well, I can't actually do anything now because I've just waited to research. I could get money, but that's about it. I need to wait for all that stuff to finish. I can grab that. That's nice. I can grab that. I can't get another loadout because I've got another 17 minutes before I can grab that as well. So I think I'm going to call that it there. But that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, and thank you to all new people. I will send you on your way again. I'll pass the raid forward because hardly anyone's been talking out of the 110 people who are watching. So I assume there's a lot of people lurking for drops or anything, so I don't want to ruin that for anyone. So let's send you over. Same category. Is there anyone I know who's doing the same thing? No. English. Sooty. There we go. We'll send you over to this guy. I don't know who he is, but I'm sure he's a lot of fun. So if you want to come back here anytime, make sure you follow. If you're watching on Twitch, if you want to see me on YouTube, subscribe to notifications on over there. I'm going to send all you Twitch people over to Sooty. Looks like a cool guy. We'll see. And then I wish on Twitch when someone pressed start raid, it would tell you a raid's about to income. That'd be good. Everyone on YouTube, I'm just going to close the stream down, I'm afraid. So thank you very much everyone who's been watching, and goodbye. Boop, boop.